everyone, welcome back to Let's Play with Fire. I'm Fire Princess. Today we are playing with Girart Redwood. He is our first peasant sim to move out on his own, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of money he can make. Don't mind his last name, Redwood 1. It is just Redwood, but that's just for ease of when I needed to transfer money around or summoning him over or anything like that. It makes him easier to find in the Sim Blender menu. So disregard that. Here is Girart Redwood. He is a single male in the peasant class. He does not have any potential lovers yet, but he is interested in flirting with someone. Unfortunately, the girls that he is interested in are either taken or too old. Family tree wise, he is part of the Redwood family. He is the second son of Bryce and Isabel Redwood. Tibby passed away, his grandmother, and the rest of the family still lives at home with the other Redwoods. Here is his house. It's literally just a patch of land in the peasant area of Satbury. He only has a tent. That's about what he could afford with a register, a sign to open, and I rolled for Girart to be a pumpkin carver. So what he'll do is he can sell pumpkins by themselves, or he can come over here, and this is something that we can use to carve pumpkins, and we can make cool little various jack-o'-lanterns with them, so he can sell those. And then back here is his toilet. So, you know, he's living large. Today is planting celebration day, so all Girart's allowed to do is to do his normal gardening stuff, just because we can't have him not doing any gardening and his plants dying. Girart's gonna actually go to the Fusty Fields a lot because his favorite hobby is soccer. It's sports, but he likes soccer within that. So he wants to go play some sports, and he needs to find someone that he can hopefully be with in the future as far as someone to marry. Alright, Girart made it on the lot. We're gonna have him play... Oh, his mom's here. Let's have him greet his mom. That way he said hi to her. He's not completely ignoring her. I believe this is the first time that Girart's ever played soccer. His one true hobby, and he's only just now been able to actually play soccer. So he's excited. Alright, let's have him scope the room, because I want to see if he is interested in anyone. I don't particularly want the townies. Ooh, he's interested in Mally. Let's have him go over there. I don't think Mally Bradshaw is with anyone. I'll have to double check, but I don't think she is. Come on, stop playing bowling. I'm trying to talk to you. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, 2 chemistry with Mally, and she's one of the almshouse ladies. So she could actually be an option for Girart. So I double checked, and it looks like Girart actually could be with Mally Bradshaw. It doesn't look like she is set to be with anyone else. So we're gonna have him try and woo her a little bit here while he's here. She didn't mind the flirt, that's good. He is getting kind of hungry, and that's my biggest worry with him, is he does not have any money to do so. I also need to keep an eye out. Let's face this way, because Girart has a quest this round, or all of the rounds, depending on how long it takes for this to happen, because Girart needs to be friends with Giles. He is one of the nobility family that has been unlocked. I believe we'll see him next round as far as his family, and get to see what he's up to. But he can pick up some work at Giles's mines, because what Giles is he's a smelter, and he needs stuff from the mines in order to do that. let's have Girart come over here because I'm gonna have him just beg for money. Because he needs some money. He needs anything at all to be able to eat. He doesn't even own a fridge. So he could use some help. Oh, look at that. Yes. Thanks, Mally. Thanks, Tosha. He's like, don't mind me, Mom. I'm just, you know, begging for money here. Wow, he's actually getting a decent amount of money. He's lucky there's a lot of townies on the lot right now. Oh great, they're gonna hang out right in front of him. Alright, let's give him a little bit longer, see if he can get a little bit more money. Okay, let's try and have him flirt with Mally. We'll just get another flirt in here. Admire her, and we're gonna go swing by the village well in green because he needs some water buckets. He has absolutely nothing in his inventory for that. And perfect, he wants to go on a date with Mally, so we will make sure that happens one of these days. Oh my gosh, guys, we lucked out so hard. Girart just walked on to the village green and well lot, and he's already come across Giles. I am so excited about this. I thought this would take forever freaking ever. Oh, yes. So this is so super good. So I'm trying to decide how exactly I'm going to set up how Girart is going to help Giles here. And I think what we can do is Giles will pay Girart's rent, the 500 in rent that peasants owe to the treasury, so long as Girart does the mining for him on work days. So like a holiday like today, he wouldn't have to go mine, but any other day he would need to go and do that. And as long as he's helping Giles with that, then he's okay. Like, he doesn't have to worry about his rent because Giles will pay the rent for the week. Or for the season, I guess I should say. So now that he knows Giles, he will be able to help him and work for him. I wonder if Girart can get some raw honey. I'm trying to think of stuff he might be able to eat that's on this lot, actually, so he doesn't have to starve. We'll do that. He can't collect a bird's nest or anything. That's all reserved for the Brockus brothers. He does need to get some water. Oh good, he can get blueberries as a snack. Oh yes, he's not gonna starve, guys. Uh-oh, I think he's about to be chased by bees, though. Run away! So that worked out so well. He can eat those blueberries. Oh, yes, so he can make sure to come onto this lot whenever he needs food right now. Let's see if he can't beg for money a little bit longer. He got 20 simoleons today, so we'll see if he can do anything else. I'm just so stoked he already met Giles. He like finished his quest so fast. Okay, I think that's about all Girart can handle before getting too starved. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Girart woke up super early just because he's in a tent, so he just kind of wakes up whenever he's ready to be up. As a reminder, since this is his first time in a house by himself, it's like a new round for Girart, we are not rolling the random occurrence scenario. So that gives us a little bit of a break for at least one round for Girart here. He's got to figure out a way to get himself settled first. So he's spending the morning just begging for money. I was hoping he could collect some more blueberries, but he could not. They have not respawned yet. So he's a bit SOL. He might have to go to his parents' place just so he can get some food. He almost has enough money actually to get a fridge. But today, since he met Girart, will be his first day going to the mining lot, and I'm really excited actually to show you guys that lot. Because it looks kind of cool, I think. There's lots of mining there, and it's a lot of high-end mining because Giles smelts like stuff for jewelry, so it's a lot more high-end ore that we're looking for instead of just like the iron and charcoal that the redwoods are used to mining. But since Girart had experience with the mining business already, that's why Giles was interested in meeting him. So this will be a good partnership for them both, I think. Giles had just enough from begging this morning to get a fridge. It's kind of like an open barrel type thing, but it's a fridge. As you can see, we've made it onto the high-end mining lot. My thought behind this lot is that only Giles and his family know of this location because of the type of ore you can get from it. So it's such a high-end type of desirable type of ore that I don't want anyone else to know that it's here. So you're gonna see I'm gonna start banning Sims from the lot so they don't show up because I only want Giles and anyone who works for him to know the location of this lot, because I don't want anyone coming here to take some ore, some high-end ore for their own. He'll spend a good chunk of the morning doing this, and hopefully he'll get some time in the afternoon to do some more begging for money. Because as you can see, he's at 0 simoleons now. Giles came to check in on him, make sure he's mining correctly. Alright, you gotta say hi to your boss. Yes, hello. Little joke, I know he stinks, he's mining for you. And actually, this works out perfect because I need to give Giles the ore that I've collected. I think what we'll do is we'll just say a half day is gonna have to work right now, because Girart needs to head home, get dressed, and do his own sort of gardening. And then he can probably go out and beg for money, basically. Because right now with Girart, my priority is just survival. Try and make sure he doesn't die. Because at this point, we're just trying to build up his house so that he has a house and he doesn't have to sleep outside anymore. Okay, let's see if he's gonna accept the ore from us, because it's all his. He pays our rent, we give him all the ore. Yes, it's for you. Yay, he took it. Good, 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 good. Okay, and this is just an automatic thing because of the exchange gift mod, and we're not going to take anything from him because we don't need anything from him. I mean, we could use food, but he's going to pay our rent basically in exchange for us working for him, so. Alright, time to go home. Girart's dad sent him a scroll. He's so nice. He's checking up on him, making sure he's doing okay. He's not. He's barely surviving. Girart is running his own business. It is the pumpkin carving business, as I told you initially. It's the only reason he's having to help with the minings right now is because he literally has no stock. I have to wait for the pumpkin to grow in order to have some pumpkin to carve. And because of that, he's kind of SOL right now, which is why he's needing to be taken on by Giles to help with the mines. And Giles actually needed help with mining anyway, so it's kind of good that Girart is going to be helping, but I think I need to figure out a different way for people who I know are going to move out. When I need a roll for what they're going to do earlier so that I can start maybe getting them some inventory sooner rather than later. Because this is going to be difficult for any Sims that need to make any sales, right out the bat from when they move out. And not that difficulty or challenge is a bad thing, I just think having some stock to start with might be a good idea. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If that sounds too cheaty to do that, I won't. But I just think that'll give us a little bit of help for starting on a new lot with an heir that's supposed to move out. So, let me know what you think. I had Girart go to the Village Green and Well lot again. He had a lot of luck coming here last time. So, we're just gonna see Giles everywhere. We were meant to meet him this round. I'm really glad. Anyway, let's just have him say hi to his dad, because he needs to at least acknowledge his existence and not ignore him on the lot. Of course, they're matching. Girart owes Philibert Brockus and Lillian Litton the 100 for their respective funds. So Lillian needs it for the hunting ground fund, and Girart needs it for the, and Philibert needs it for the lumber fund. I don't know if they're gonna be paid this round, let's just say that. I'm just relieved that we met Giles. I was really worried we were gonna have a hard time finding him on a community lot. But since we met him so quickly, that's like a huge relief, because that's the rent paid for by Giles. And we don't have to worry about paying 500 simoleons. Because I don't think he's hitting that number. He'll only have to worry about a 10% tithe and the income tax. Oh, which I don't think he has money for an income tax. Like, he's not making any income, you know what I mean? Who is Bryce and Ivy? Oh my god. Oh, Bryce did. Why am I not surprised? Bryce has a lot of body skill points from being a miner. Come on, someone give Girart money, please. He needs money. This is how he's earning money this round. He's stooping pretty low. I think that Girart isn't going to make much money on the Village Green and Well lot tonight. He still hasn't had anyone come to offer him any money. So he's just going to go to bed, maybe have some of his blueberries that he gathered before going to bed, but we'll see him in the morning. Girart is up bright and early again. He's a little chilly today, but he should be okay and not freeze. If he does end up getting really cold, we will have him go to the charity hospice place that we have, so he can be indoors if it does get too cold. But I think for spring and summer at least, he should have time to hopefully at least make himself a little shack to live in. So long as his pumpkins start growing. And then maybe next round we'll be able to actually do some cells with his business and carve up some pumpkins and all that. But I think for this season it's a lot of a peasant beggar life, to say the least. Today Girart is mining for sapphires for Giles. But I have a feeling today and tomorrow, at least during the morning, are going to be pretty similar. So let's just do a little montage of what he'll be up to. Okay, and we're back to normal. I hope you don't mind I threw in just a little montage there because he really was going to do a lot of the same sort of things, and I didn't want to bore you guys with just, okay, and this and that and whatever. So he's going to finish up his gardening here for the afternoon, and then he wants to ask Mally on a date still. So we're going to go ahead and meet her. Where should we meet her? Let's meet her on Fusty Fields lot so they can play soccer. Alright, it is Girart's first date with Mally Bradshaw, one of the almshouse ladies. They want to talk a little bit, but we're going to have them actually go over to the soccer net so they can actually play some soccer together, since that's Girart's favorite thing to do. You'll notice he's still at $0. All the begging that he did while we were gone in the montage did not give him any money. So yeah, let's see how they do. I don't know how many body points Mally has. Ooh, good. Let's get them talking some more. They're running out of time. She wants to kiss and make out with him. I think they're close. He's friends, and he actually got a crush on her. He went to spend the night at the charity hospice, like you saw, and Mally happened to be there, so I had him do a little bit of talking with her, and he ended up crushing on her. But let's see if we can get Mally crushing. Yes! They're best friends, and she's crushing on him too. Yay. Good, good. At least if we can get Mally working with us next round, that should help a lot. I mean, she'd basically just be helping with mining until we have some actual pumpkins to start carving and selling. There's not a lot for them to do. And I have a feeling they're gonna be one of my most poor peasant families. And it's probably a really good thing that Giles is gonna pay the rent, because I don't know if they would ever hit that $500 mark. Yay, she accepted. Good, good. Oh, he just fell in love with her, guys. Yay. This has been a very successful date. He may not be winning financially, or with his job, or even his house, but he has found love. Alright, well they want to woohoo, and he has a tent, so they could totally woohoo in the tent. Okay, she's not in love with him though, so we're gonna try and see what we can do for that. Because I don't know that she would accept it if she's not in love with him. Ah! This date is working out so perfectly, guys. I'm so excited. He's like, welcome back to my place where I only own a tent. You have to pee outside where everyone can see you. And my fridge is a barrel. Sounds promising, right? And she already wants to be engaged. Oh shoot, I forgot to make her controllable. I was gonna make her controllable so she has a chance to get pregnant, but I totally forgot. And they're in the tent and I can't really get them anymore, so. Oh, he still doesn't. Oh, he fears getting rejected though. So I'm gonna lock in that fear, because that fear to me means that he wants to be engaged. He's just worried about if she'll say no, basically. So he's wanting to, he's just not quite there yet with asking her. But probably if we do a date later on today, we can see if we can get them engaged. So we definitely rushed through this relationship, but he needs help. Basically where I'm at with that. And Mally was like the perfect fit for him, so we'll have them say goodbye. And it is, let's see, we have one more day in spring for him to try and beg for some money, so we'll jump to the next day. I'm trying to have him inspect the pumpkins because I feel like they should have sprouted by now. And look what happens. He jumps! He jump bugs. No wonder they haven't sprouted. They probably... I don't know. I feel like they're not sprouting because something's bugged with them. I'm so sad right now. No wonder he's not had any pumpkins to sell. Yeah, look at this. It says, takes about 48 hours to grow. Don't forget to water your crop or it may wilt and die. So it totally was bugged. I knew it. I was like, I thought this was like a 2-day thing and it should grow and we should be able to sell. But for some reason it's bugging, and I have bull prop on and it's not giving me any sort of error, but he's definitely jump bugging for it. I figured it out. It was a false alarm. The spring is when they are seedlings, so the plants are not going to produce any harvest. That's what I was confused by. So spring is only the seedling form, so he's not going to actually get any pumpkins this round because of that. But come summer and fall, the pumpkins will sprout and he'll be able to harvest them. and be able to collect from them every 48 hours. So he'll get a decent amount of stock for that, but it definitely means to at least, for the very least, the spring and winter months, he's gonna have to help Giles with mining just so that he doesn't have to pay rent for those seasons, and Giles can cover that rent for him. But the summer and fall, he might not have to mine just so that he can sell his pumpkins and focus on his pumpkins. But I feel a lot better now because I was so worried. I was like, no, it was glitched this whole time and this is such I'm hoping that Giles shows up on lot today. I haven't seen him since the first day of work for Girart, which is kind of cute because Giles checked up on him on the very first day to make sure he knows how to do it, what to do, that kind of thing. And then he hasn't been here the rest of the week to help, which is fine because Girart's literally being hired so he can do all the hard work here. And look at that! Okay, good. Oh man. Man, how this... Things are working out nicely, mostly, except the pumpkins. I mean, the pumpkins, we figured out what was wrong, but nothing was wrong. Anyway, I was hoping Giles came on lot because I haven't seen him so that I could actually talk to him and give him the rest of his stock. Girart so far has made, not made, but mined emeralds, sapphires, and now he's mining for diamonds. So you can see why Giles, his family, has kept this mining lot a secret from the majority of Sims, because they do not want anyone knowing about these high-end ores and to become more rich than they are. I just love that Giles showed up the first day of work, he's showed up the last day of work, he's here to collect his stuff so I don't have to go find him on another lot. You are so smart, Giles. Keep it up. Please accept it. Yes, sir. Good. And we don't want anything back. And back to work he goes. Okay, he's gonna finish up here for a little while longer. And then... let's see if he can beg for any more money. He really needs to get some success with that, and he only really had good success on his first day. Girart decided to do some begging on the Joy of Music lot, but his sister just showed up, so we're gonna make sure he has a conversation with her. Yeah, you're not getting anything, Godfrey. Nothing is going in your pocket. Sorry, not sorry. He'll talk to his sister just for a minute, and then he needs to go back to begging. I just wanted to make sure he said hi to her. Because again, she's family, and I don't like... I don't want Sims to just ignore their family, so... Hopefully he can get something. I was hoping we could at least have enough by the end of summer to make a little shack. And I'm kind of doubting if we're going to be able to do that. Well, for all his begging, he's not having much luck getting any sort of money from anyone. Again. Which I get it, Oh my god! Catherine! Do you see Catherine in the background? She just kissed Randy's hand. I'm not surprised, you're a romance sim, but still, Catherine. Okay, well, he's not having any luck here, so let's go ahead and have him. We're gonna invite Mally on a date because I want some proposals to happen. I just loaded onto the church lot with Mally and Girart, and look what just popped up. I have a feeling Mally is sick. Because Girart is sick now. No. As a reminder, I'm sure most of you know by now, but just in case you're new, I use Realistic Sickness by Pescado, so my Sims can very much, well, die. Very easily because of sickness, and so sickness is a scary thing in my game. And now, Girart is sick. I'm concerned. Oh, we're gonna go, we'll have them finish talking here, but I want them to go into the church where the violin is. Because that's a little romantic for Girart. Yes, hi. You should ask her to play the violin so that you have some romantic music going on. Well, Well, they don't have any extra boost like with the violin or anything, but I have a feeling they'll be okay. Because they both love each other. It's in this beautiful church that he's gonna propose. Yay! She wants to, everyone. Yay! Alright, he wasn't rejected, so I'm gonna unlock the fear of rejection. Whoa. I don't know what word I said. And then let's see. We're gonna have you... She wants to woohoo again, so we're probably gonna have them go back to his place. Even though he's sick. And we'll probably next round, I don't think this round because the round's about over. But next round he'll have Emma come over so that they can heal him. She needs to make him some comfort soup. Of course he doesn't have a fridge, but she can always meet him at the charity hospice lot where there is a fridge. She is so ready. They just got out of the taxi and she's like already all over him. Oh no! That would be why she was all over him. She's like, you know what? It's late. I gotta go. Alright, he'll just go to bed. Look, he fears marrying her. Ooh. Or he fears getting left at the altar, which to me means he wants to marry her, which means next round we are going to have a wedding between Girart and Mally. But that will have to be saved to next round. Let's jump ahead to tax day. Actually, you know what? Giles is gonna pay his rent. He didn't make any profit, so he doesn't owe anything for the Royal Fund. So I guess we'll just end it here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.